Hey guys, this is me saying a tribute to Walker and Roger Rodas. I tried to get on the road to come out to the memorial out in California today, and I got hung up with bad weather and 2 blown out tires. This whole situation with them dying has hit me pretty hard. It's been a very, very hard subject for a lot of people. My biggest thing is for me, being retired medically out of the Army, and I did the Army for 13 years, and I grew up watching Paul Walker and his movies and seeing Roger Rodas on TV racing, and I grew up with these two guys, and it hit me pretty hard when I found out on Saturday. It killed me. They were just here celebrating Fast and Furious 6, doing the Toys for Tots drive, and and then when I found out, I broke down. It was like me losing a friend, overseas, or a friend that made it back home and passed away of, injuries from being overseas, or suicide. When you get that news and you hear about it, and you're like, this can't be true. We just saw him like not even a day ago. We just talked to him. And I'll be honest, I broke down and cried. I've been to a lot of memorials, friends, family, soldiers that I knew overseas, soldiers' loved ones that they lost. I've traveled all over the world for memorials, ranging from Germany to Alaska to Australia, and I've been everywhere. It just sucks that I couldn't make it out to the memorial out in California because of the weather and having limited funds to get out there. I had the money to get out there. I just didn't, I had to wait for another paycheck, which would have came on Monday, tomorrow. But unforeseen circumstances, I couldn't get out there, so I had to turn around and come home. My whole attribute and opinion on this whole situation is we lost 2 great people. We really did. Father, brother, sister, mother, son, niece, nephew, whatever, what have you. To a unforeseen accident that took away 2 lives that everybody in the world, everybody in the world that could relate to these 2 gentlemen. And that's what made me want to make this video, not including to the guys that are out there right now in California. That are at his memorial right now. SoCal Car Meet Club from Facebook. You know, they weren't the founders of the memorial, but they were the ones that put everything together to get the fans and the family and the friends together to be one, you know, one whole cohesive unit to be out there so everybody can mourn and not be alone, you know. And I think that's what made this memorial one of the greatest things that I see in a lot of people that are there, you know. And, you know, us fans, you know, family and friends of Paul Walker and Roger Rodas, we mourn. We really do. I'm heartbroken. And I know every one of you guys that are watching this video right now are heartbroken. You know, I don't have pictures, I don't have, you know, clips. I'm not going to put that in this video because this is a video from a fan to fans and family and friends around the world, to who can watch this and relate to what I'm saying. I suffer from PTSD. I've been out of the Army since March. So I had a lot of free time on my hands. I'm waiting to go to school. And, you know, it's had a lot of effect. This has had a lot of effect on me within the last week. You know, I've sat down and, you know, really wanted to start completing the projects that I had over 10 years ago that, you know, when the first two movies came out, you know, I got a Honda Del Sol SI that I've been wanting to rebuild from floor up, you know, just to have something to tinker with. You know, I want to complete some of the projects that I had, you know, when I was a lot younger, based upon this whole incident. You know, it's had a lot of effect on me. You know, and with the injuries that I sustained downrange, you know, and not to gloat, you know, but when I got hurt, you know, I've been able to, you know, write things down, write poetry, draw, you know, be able to listen to people, you know, and it's those small eccentric things that people have that make them great people. Paul was a really good person. He wasn't one of those ones that would go out there and gloat his own horn to make himself more popular with press, because that's not who he was. He wasn't. He was low-key. He was charming. I give him that. Good friend. Great father. To some people who think he was a great father, he was a great father. You know, Roger, great dad, great racer, great athlete, you know, and this whole situation has got, you know, a lot of people thinking, like, you know, what's going to happen? Time will only tell, you know. Time will only tell what happens. Time heals all wounds, you know. It really does. It does. It really does. People ask me why I wanted to go out there. Why I wanted to make the long trip. Well, if I think about it, you know, that would have been a 36-hour drive. I would have had a lot of time to think about it. And yet, I still have no answer for that. Maybe it's because, you know, people can't say goodbye without having some visual effect from what happened to help release their inner their inner loss. You know, they can't mourn without being able to see a visual effect. You know, they can't mourn without having somebody else that's there that mourns the same thing. You know, and I wanted to be there, to be around the crowd, to feel the energy, to see everybody who's been following the Fast and Furious franchise. You know, Roger Rodas, Paul Walker, his family, his friends. You know, Tyrese, Vin Diesel, Ludacris, all those guys. You know, all those guys are great people. You know, and to not be there hurts. It really does. Some things are better left unsaid, you know. And there's a lot of people out there that are criticizing this whole situation, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't hold it against them. It's based on their biased opinion, you know. But the people who are true at heart, who are those diehard fans, who are those diehard family and friends, we know who they were. We honestly knew who they were. And there isn't a thing in this world that anybody can say to us to take that away from us, because we know who they are. Oh, am I going to miss them? Yeah. Hell yeah. They were only 38 and 40. You know, they had a whole life ahead of them. They were just starting to bloom to be the people that they really wanted to be. You know, like Paul's daughter. You know, he was just starting to be a father. Roger was just hitting his peak in his racing career. You know, and that is some things that we're going to miss seeing because they're not here anymore. I feel bad for Roger and Paul's family. I really do. They lost great sons, great fathers, actors, racers, friends. They really did. But to everybody out in the world that have been following Fast and Furious from day one, my love goes out to you guys. The guys who couldn't make it to the memorial, I'm right there with you. We're all mourning, and I'm sorry that we couldn't make it. To, like I said before, SoCal Car Meets, thanks for getting everything together or being a part of it. If I was there was something that I really wanted to read to everybody. I write poetry, so there was something I really wanted to read to everybody. So don't knock me, because this is something that has taken me a lot to put together. It's called Fast Family, and Fast Family, Fast Memories. Today I found out that you were gone. 2 lives taken so fast, so strong. I thought to myself, this cannot be true. Thoughts and memories became unglued. I dropped my eyes and began to cry. Why could this happen to 2 beautiful lives? Friends and family and fans alike came to the scene through the day and the night. We all miss you taken away from us so soon, when you were just starting to rise and starting to bloom. Great movies, great races, fast times, fast paces. How you made people feel with the looks of your faces. I pray for your families and friends that are living with the struggle. Now knowing you're gone, their hardships have doubled. The news, the media, the comments they are making, they don't understand how our hearts are breaking. The camaraderie, the friendship, the family and the friends, the lives we all live together, time cannot bend. But we all will remember the faces of the two because of the cars and the movies, old and new. To us fans and families young and old, your names are forever and your stories will be told. Rest in peace, Paul Walker, Roger Otis. And one more parting. For now you lie in eternal sleep. May you race in peace in God's heavenly keep. I will miss you guys. If you see this video, push it. Send it out to your friends, people that you know, to let everybody know that, hey, you know, you got a fan, #1 fan here that misses you. I love you guys. It should have never happened to you. Take care of yourselves. Life's short. Go out there and get yours. Be strong for the family. And for the Fast and Furious crew, y'all keep y'all's head up. Keep the great movies coming. We love you guys. We're all hurting. We're all hurting, guys. We're all hurting. Take care.